All the first half highlights.
Ride of the last 17 games of the season has the potential to bring plenty of pitfalls and perilous nights. And Daniel Foss for the FA Cup on the weekend. Daniel Farke reverts back to type for the league, keeping the starting 11 that beat Coventry after an impressive debut, while Jemerry Ngakia comes in to replace Yasser Larouci on the left side of his defence. The American sometimes coming from deep to support and can be such a creative threat.
I think he's fantastic, big fan, you know, I think.
As the league leaders get us underway this evening, playing from left to right. Traditional yellow shirts with the red shorts and socks, playing from right to left. And Tom Cleverley's spoken about ball, and they like to control a game when they have it. And I suppose we can expect a lot of that this evening as it comes all the way across into the 18-yard box.
So again, Aronson just making them tick. You know, that has to be dealt with there. Go and put
Leeds rolled forward early on, but they've got a set piece inside a minute. They should have perhaps. Gruev is back in support now, waiting for the outlet ball. Tanaka sent Sunderland on Saturday, and the fact that they showed that they could battle with a top 4 side, but taking on the top 3 has been slightly different in terms of results this season. Leeds, Burnley or Sheffield United. That's a good pass out to Junior Firpo. Lovely ball inside as well. No room to shoot, however, almost fell for Aronson. Relentless already in their push. Dan James. They almost found it safe. That's a better ball out to the far side of the field. Only Doumbia waiting inside the area. That's a big shout for handball. Clearly came off the defender's arm. Ampadu getting away with it for the moment.
That bounces up. As soon as the players ask for it, you know, there is a decision for the referee to make. If he's seen it, it would have been a harsh one. You know, there's
time with the near post, just on the edge of the 6-yard box. Is floated out to the edge of the area instead, and it takes a deflection. And
the room that Kayembe has here, and his technique is outstanding.
And on the edge of the area, this time it's Ngakia. That one's over.
He's done ever so well. Got the ball, he's driving forward. Just that little bit of quality. Released the ball a little bit earlier.
To Ngakia. Looking to take on his man. Gets past James, but runs into the brick wall of Jayden Bogle. Perhaps not, though, as Leeds keep coming forward here. James. There's once again Watford on their heels here. Hampton waiting in the area. It's a lovely knock back across goal by James. It's going to fall for Piroe.
Keeping this one alive as well. And, you know, I think Tom Dele-Bashiru sees the danger. You have to go there and get the one man of Solomon earlier on as well. Had to be made. Yeah, he's been followed all the way. I think that's the Doumbia.
Something from the training ground, you feel. It certainly worked out initially, getting the contact on the head. Bashiru just can't find Shakvatadze.
Isn't it? And like you say, I think that's something that Tom Cleverley said to them.
It's a lovely pass into Aronson. He can go left or right. He goes to the centre forward, Piroe. A bit of scoring form as well in the league, of course. 3 in his last 2, excuse me. That brace in the 7-0 thumping that Junior Firpo, who wants it back in that channel. It's going to be a shooting opportunity instead. It might fall for Dan James, who can't quite bring it under control. Bogle almost sat up to be hit. Aronson as well is...
That is a shot, isn't it? But Dan James keeps this alive. But waiting to see this in Ngakia when it falls. This is outstanding. It had to be made. The challenge had to be made.
Still more defending to be done. Just looking for that run of Aronson, but Solomon can't pick his man out, and then a lunging.
Yeah, I thought the challenge was good. I need to see. Yeah, it's no free kick.
Involved in 10 goals in the Championship this season. This one might come easy for Dan James. 1-0. An absolute gift from a Watford defence that have looked so resilient inside the first 19 minutes. But Dan James exploits the error, and Leeds United have the breakthrough.
Yeah, it's an excellent finish. You know, it is an error. You know, when you're trying to play out from the back, you know, Leeds they've set little traps here. When you play it centrally, when there's not really, there has to be a little bit more pace on the ball for it to make it dangerous, and that's where they kind of fell short a little bit. Watford played through that first attacking unit, but then never had the quality to kind of get into those, more connection on the ball.
It's away from 2. Can't escape the 3rd. Here's the goal scorer. And James takes a little bit of a lick there from Jeremy Ngakia. It's a swirling ball in towards the goal.
It's actually bounced. Watch this before. There has to be a...
James. Gakia gets in the way once again, almost falls to Aronson, and he's blocked off.
Of Aronson there, but I'm surprised Dan James took the shot on. Good defending, that'll be a concern for Tom Cleverley.
Here is Kayembe, the 18-yard box, loser. That's a good pass just into the penalty area, can't be laid off. Counter-attack, and suddenly it's 2 against 1. James in behind once again, unselfish to give it to him. 2-0. 2 for Dan James, 2 for Leeds United, and 2 easy with so much space in opposition territory. The league leaders are looking every bit an automatic promotion side tonight. They are ruthless in front of goal. And the Welshman already is on a hat-trick.
Well, it's an excellent finish. Again, the speed of play, the quality, the passing, everything was have the ball in the Leeds United box. And all of a sudden from that,
almost got it again as Doumbia couldn't bring it under control.
Every opportunity, so fantastic ball.
That's a superb pass into Sissoko. Difficult angle and well smothered.
Done ever so well, he was always going to get there. Ampadu putting pressure on it.
Solomon trying to turn loser and find a shooting position that takes a deflection. 3-0. Absolutely nothing that the goalkeeper could do about that. It's a little bit of luck for Leeds, but Manor Solomon able to stick it home from the edge of the box and make this perhaps an unassailable lead before half-time.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. You said there's nothing the goalkeeper can do. This is what they do every single day in training now. So it's all about reaction, getting up and going again. Elvik there.
Of a push for the top 6 this season, that's for sure for Watford, but thumping from Leeds won't go down too well.
Just got to know Kayembe with that. There's nothing in it, is there? There's nothing.
Keeping his feet and finding Aronson. James, he's on a hat-trick. He might fancy it in this first half.
Here, trying to double up there. Just that low centre of gravity. Just
with a player for a mere couple of million. Junior Firpo trying to force his way
to get at his wide man.
Danny Bashiru upended by Aronson. Body's coming forward for it. Towards Matty Pollock, headed away. Comfortable clearance in the end. I think the last touch was Ampadu. In the meantime, Dan James looking for something special for the hat-trick.
So did he actually get a touch on it? I don't think he did. But I'll tell you what, that quality, an eye for goal, knows exactly what he wants to do. Had a little look at the goalkeeper there, did you see that there? And it was always just kind of...
James, plethora of options to try and aim at. Solomon, awkward height to try and shoot from. The attack's not over yet though. Gruev calling for it on the edge of the box.
I don't think it was a bad ball from Dan James as well. It's one of them that you go and attack it.
Maybe another chance for James to try and provide though. Ignores the overlap. Leeds United a 3-0 advantage at half-time. Watford have had bleak. Some big games on the horizon for Leeds United as well when you look at their fixture list, and it's a potentially season-defining run. Ball into space, Sissoko.
It comes back off Sissoko here, doesn't it? There's a slight touch as the line.
Getting the ball with his feet in positions that he'd like, and he's slightly isolated on a few occasions when those long balls come. It's a fine pass into Kayembe. Nowhere really to go, the Georgian.
Anything like I'd have a Watford shot there.
It's flicked on at that near post and goes all the way. Throw in from Andrews. Headed away by Firpo. And Bashiru finds the right back. Just closed down. Dropped right into the heart of the box. Plenty joining to support the attack. It goes towards that near post. It's cleared away.
These get back and they're in position. Body shape's right. Defensively sound.
Kayembe trying to feed it across. Sissoko was waiting for it. Free kick. Solomon. Darts between two, but Andrews. He's going to strike.
Definitely has this in the bank. It's an excellent strike, isn't it? It's just always.
It's a lovely ball into Junior Firpo. And almost even better to find job
to be there.
It's there. Tanaka. No rush to waste possession as he finds more space to midfielder. Solomon again. Piroe, lovely touch. Oh, it's so easy. It's made to look that way by Leeds United tonight. Centre-forward class reeking off the 25-year-old with that touch and finish. And this is a right royal romp on the road for the league leaders.
Well, it's an excellent goal. Tanaka, far too easy to get away from Tom Ince. You know, I think Tom Ince has to affect it, he has to stay with him here. He just rolls his man. Great little pass to Solomon, but this is there's nothing in that. He's not put any pressure on Tom Ince. Great little way to pass to Solomon there, and like you say, great close control from Joe Piroe. You know, I think it's one of them. It's a hard one for Matty Pollock because you're thinking, I've got to affect it. He's going to shot. I'm going to go through.
Away as Solomon looks to rub more salt into the wounds. Piroe.
Solomon was excellent. Hits the target, doesn't he? Selvik.
And here's Bogle in a slightly more aggressive position. Flag raised, evaporates.
Yeah, they're very well drilled, I have to say. I think everyone knows the responsibilities.
Tanaka again. Space for Tanaka. Thought about the shot again, decided against it. Almost feels like Leeds now waiting for the perfect opportunity. Might come here for Dan James.
The little give and go, the little flick from Aronson as well. Hits the target there.
Double space pushing forward. Piroe. Solomon. Eye for goal, but eye of the needle to try and feed that ball through. Piroe almost still got the shot off. Tanaka strikes it. How many is it going to be tonight? They're surely going to find their fifth this evening as Tanaka's just a whisper away from providing it.
Yeah, well, they just want it more. For me, you're looking at Mana Solomon getting the shot away. Who's the one that reacts to it? It's Joe Piroe. All of a sudden in the box, and then Tanaka. I just need more from Watford. Go put your foot. That's three players that have... Go.
Is it back in a better position? Ramirez Espan wants it back on the edge of the area. It's all getting a bit clustered. Shakvetadze can't get it under control. Barusi able to pick it up high up the pitch. It's just too many Leeds defenders back behind the ball right now. It's making life difficult. Just trying to find an escape away from Jaden Bowen. Frustration is just starting to creep in. There's a bit of intensity from Ramirez Espan.
That's what you want. That should be the standard, isn't it? A little bit of pressure, trying to force error, but...
Ramazani. Ball into the channel. Nonto. For television. Everybody wants to watch this side right now at the top of the table. That one's collected well by Selvik. Like for like change as well with Tanaka and...
Joseph is one of these players, he tries ever so hard. I just need him to get